It was time for Miguel Madzo to make that call. Lamar and Gerald coached him on what to say. Dad, I've been kidnapped. I need you to fly to Mexico ASAP. These people is not playing. Do not tell El Rubio who robbed him or they will kill me. While Lamar and Gerald were handling business, I called a meeting with the Bloods from my hood, gave them a name, and put $100K on Madrozo's head. Told them to be at the airport in about an hour and don't leave no witness. I had the guys to pretend they were homeless. But when that car stopped at that stop sign, air that bitch out. After the guys took out Madzo, I made the call to Lamar and Gerald to go and finish the job. What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode, the keys to the streets. And as y'all can see, we got Madzo and Miguel up out of there. We hit that boy El Rubio up, set up a little meeting. We finna fly out to Mexico right now, you know what I'm saying, meet up with him. And I went on, deducted $103K. We bought the Trackhawk from Lamar and we paid our rent at our current spot. So hopefully y'all enjoy. We got Gerald and Lamar with us right now. They gonna fly out to Mexico with me, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna introduce them to El Rubio. And we finna go and head out. So yeah, guys, we went on, took Madzo out. I think that was the best way to do it. Cause eventually if we would've gave him his son back, he probably would've still ran out there to El Rubio, you know what I'm saying, and gave him that little information. So I decided to go and take gang out. You know, that was the best way to do it. We came up with a nice little master plan and we got him up out of there. And then, you know what I'm saying, I put in the call. I still got to get a gang members that 100 racks we put on, you know what I'm saying, Madrozo's head. They got the job done though, gang. No cap, they got their job done. So yeah, we put that little plan together, you know what I'm saying, and I think the plan was well executed. We got Madzo up out of there. He flew in town, you know, we had Miguel to call him. He flew in town to come save his son, and y'all know he got the business. So yeah, guys, we headed out to Mexico right now. See if we can talk that boy El Rubio into putting us on. We can take over what Miguel and Madzo had going on. So El Rubio don't know nothing. He don't know we involved in nothing. We just hit him up, you know what I'm saying. And he told us to fly out there. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all enjoy this episode. Hopefully y'all enjoying y'all day too, gang. We got business moves to make out here. So why not fly out to Mexico? And then it's like a, you know what I'm saying, like we taking a little trip. Getting out the trenches, the city for a minute. But I want to see what El Rubio got for us. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, there's some bricks or something like that. Hopefully gang got a lot of bricks for us. We got our money together and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We had to put that little bread together. We hit a big lick in the last episode. Hit El Rubio for like 3 M's or something like that. And we went on, split that up. I ended up with like an M and something. But yeah, guys, we finna fly out here to Mexico. So we done made it out here to Mexico, guys. We finna go pull up to El Rubio Mansion. He say he got us a little bit of transportation out here. And I think this it right here. We're gonna go and jump in this. Go have us a little meeting, you know what I'm saying? Try to see if we can flood the city with them bricks. Cause we gotta make some money, gang, no cap. Y'all know a little $1 million ain't a lot of money in the city. So hopefully we can work out a nice little deal with El Rubio to where we can start generating a lot of income. We do got the clothing business, but we really ain't making too much off that, guys. So y'all know we trying to make this little deal go through. Hopefully, you know, he don't find out about what we done to Madzo and that boy Miguel. Cause I think, you know what I'm saying, they were getting their work from him or whatnot. I know him and Madzo had done fell out or something like that. And Madzo was trying to patch everything up. That's why he tried to leak the little information. That boy Madzo a snake, you know what I'm saying, in my eyes. So that's why we went on, took gang out. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be working with no snakes. He never did fall through on his plan or nothing like that. We robbed El Rubio. He never did come through with the bricks. And he wanted to leak that little information. You know what I'm saying? So we went on, got gang up out of here. Got him up out of here super fast, you know what I'm saying? Straight like that. We had to, but we done what we had to do, gang. No cap. Even though, you know what I'm saying, if he would have came through, we would have been very rich men. But he never did come through, so we had to take matters in our own hands and take gang out. And that's what lead us over here to Mexico right now. You know what I'm saying? We got a bigger play on the flow. El Rubio the plug, so it's best, you know what I'm saying, just to work with him. We got Madzo up out of there, so we're gonna get that little plug, you know what I'm saying? Get that plug on this work. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, gang don't know nothing about what we done. Hopefully this ain't no trip to get our head blew off or nothing like that. Hopefully this is just a, you know what I'm saying, a friendly encounter or something like that with El Rubio. Y'all know we pulled up on him once before at a little party over here in Mexico. And the party, you know what I'm saying, the party went well. I ain't gonna lie, it was a decent little party. But we came over here, you know, to rob him or whatnot. He don't know nothing about that. We got some people over here in the middle of the road, don't know what they got going on. But yeah, guys, I see y'all when we pull up on El Rubio. Alright, we over here at Gang Mansion. Know his shit heavily guarded. He got guards everywhere over here. Hopefully this ain't our last trip. Hopefully we leave here, you know what I'm saying, with something. A little work or something like that. A couple bricks. We don't need much. We got the money and whatnot. We just need El Rubio to come through. So yeah, his shit heavily guarded. So we're gonna park right here. We're gonna walk up in here. He should be sitting by the pool or something like that, he say. He gonna be sitting out by the pool. You know what I'm saying? Just walk up on him and we can chop it up. But yeah, gang got a heavily guarded mansion. Well, this ain't no mansion. This bigger than a mansion. This like a damn compound. The gang got them whips everywhere over here. This like a big ass compound, I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, I see him sitting out there by the water, vibing out, you know what I'm saying? He got millions of dollars, so he just chilling. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can have millions of dollars too. Cause we in the trenches struggling right now. And we trying to get like this, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful crib. Nice pools out here, security and everything. Surrounding our mansion. Look like he got a personal chef out here. So that boy El Rubio living life to the fullest. With no worries. And yeah, dude out there on the grill with it. So we finna chop it up with gang, you know what I'm saying? See if we can work out some kind of deal. See what he got for us. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we leave here with a job or, you know what I'm saying, some bricks. El Rubio wanted to meet about a spot that Miguel Madzo ran. It was a meth processing operation that he wanted me to run. All he wanted was a 20% cut on all profits. He gave me the location of the spot on a secluded island. He just said don't forget about his cut. Alright guys, so El Rubio want me to take over the operation Miguel Madzo was running before, you know what I'm saying, we took him out. So I'm gonna drop Lamar and Gerald back off in the trenches and we're gonna go check out this little operation. He say it's ducked off, you know what I'm saying. He got it in a secluded area, so we're gonna have to go by boat to get over there. So yeah, we didn't come back with no bricks or nothing like that. We came back, you know, with a whole little operation. So I take that, you know what I'm saying? No cap. We'll take that little operation. I gotta see how to run it and stuff like that, so that's why we're gonna pull up on it today. I'm gonna drop them off though, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop them off back in the trenches and we're gonna go handle this little business, see what we got going. And they got a little street race going on. We should jump in that. I ain't gonna lie, we in the track hawk too. We should jump in that, but I ain't gonna do it. We just got this. We just bought this from Lamar. So yeah, we're gonna go check out the little operation. We got to go pull up on it by boat, guys. That's the thing about it. He got it on like a little island. And I just want to see how everything run before we get this operation up and running. So let me drop these guys out. We got to go way out, like towards Paleto Bay. That's the only thing I don't like. We gotta go way out there just to, you know what I'm saying, take care of business and stuff like that. But he say, you know, Miguel was making a lot of money from this spot. He was making El Rubio a lot of money. And you know what I'm saying, I'd take that, you know what I'm saying, no cap. I'd take that over getting our head blew off. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But gang, you know what I'm saying, he didn't fuck with us. Alright, so we pulling up. We're gonna drop bro and them off. Then we headed way out to Paleto Bay. We're gonna drop them off right here. The trenches out here deep, I ain't gonna lie. Alright guys, so we got 5 miles before we reach our destination. That's a long journey, no cap. A long journey. We're gonna go and make this little ride. We in the track hawk, so we'll get there super fast. And it's getting dark out here, but I just wanna check out the little setup. There's a chance because I'm doing a deal in this very moment, just so you know. Okay. Somebody just hit my line talking about somebody doing a deal. But we ain't worried about that right now. We worried about, you know, what we got in front of us. This little business opportunity. We gotta go, you know what I'm saying, make sure we figure out how to run this junk. And I see y'all once we get close to there. Alright guys, so we done almost made it. Told y'all this track hawk gonna get down on that interstate. We made it here super quick. Let's go and hit this junk. See, I can't never just get on down on it. This traffic be too deep, too heavy out here. So yeah guys, we gotta get there by boat. It's like on a little island. I just want to check out the location and, you know what I'm saying, we might do a little something. Get a little something going today. I don't know. But yeah, it's a little dock right here. Say there should be a boat over here that we can take to the island. Okay, I see the little dock down there. Yeah, this track hawk Get down. Hold up.
Off the road, little homie.
Trackhawk, get down a little bit. All right, let me see. Do I see a boat over here somewhere? Okay, there it go over. There's like two boats. So yeah, we gotta go out here on this little island. Damn, I hate it's out this far though. I wish he had a location that was close. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, gang. We're gonna try to make us some decent money with this little location. It was gave to us. So, you know, this free money, kinda. Y'all know we're gonna have to drop El Rubio some of it. No, we gotta get a little percent out of it. But this the boat right here. We're gonna go and jump on this and we're gonna head to the island. Alright, so it look like the island over this way. But look at them stars, man. Them stars look beautiful. I ain't gonna cap. So we're gonna be cooking meth and stuff like that over here. This is gonna be our little meth spot or whatnot that we're gonna have to run for El Rubio. And I said earlier this was our spot, but this one of El Rubio's spots. You know, we just running it for him. But let me see, how do we get on this island? Let's see. There's got to be some kind of way we get over here. I just want to see how everything operates, you know what I'm saying? Should be easy though. I mean, we could get on here, over here somewhere, but I know it's got to be a spot where we can park this boat. Gotta be. Let me see, where is it at? We just gonna keep going around. Okay, this it right here. So we're gonna park up right here, close as we can. We might have to jump out in the water. And we'll just jump out right here. Fuck it. We in here. All right, let's see what we got going on over here. It's a nice little spot. Okay, I see it. And we got guards and stuff out here, so that's a plus. Some of El Rubio men. All right, let's see what we got going right here. Okay, so we got stock. I don't think we have any stock right now. Well, I think we can buy the stock or whatnot. Production, you know, we can start processing. Meth. Vehicles, we got vehicles that we can use. I guess the higher the level, the more stock we can haul in. Marketing, we can sell the meth right here. Bribes, we can bribe the police. And status, this lets us know how much we got. So I think I'm gonna do let me see, marketing. No, that's selling. Stock, we're gonna grab some stock. Confirm. All right, let's get it. So we're gonna do our first little run, guys, just to see how this operation run. You know, we got to get the hang of it. Can't be out here lost. We ain't gonna make no money. And we didn't spend number 750. So let me see. I guess they got me getting on this. Is it this boat or this jet ski out here? Might be this jet ski. All right, yeah, we're gonna jump on the jet ski. All right, go to the restock point. Let's go. So basically, it's like we buying supplies, I believe. Yeah, we buying the supplies right now, and we gonna cook the meth ourselves. So they cut out, you know, anybody who cook or something like that. We ain't gotta pay them. We gonna do it ourselves. We got everything we need right there to cook the stuff. So yeah, it might look like we ain't spend a lot of money on supplies, but everything, you know what I'm saying, gonna come in play. We can just, you know, keep buying the supplies until we get a lot. But I'm just checking how this operation run right now, so we can get the hang of it, gang. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm blessed to get that little operation with El Rubio. We're gonna run it, you know what I'm saying, like a boss. We're gonna run it like a boss, gang. Like, how far is these supplies? We might have to go far as hell to get these supplies. We might not cook nothing today. Well, we might start a process. But we gonna come back later on, you know what I'm saying, and do what we gotta do, go sell it. Make a little money, you know what I'm saying. We didn't have to spend nothing on the business, so it's all profit. You know, El Rubio gonna get him a little cut out of it. You know, that's how the game go. When you fucking with a plug. When you fucking with the plug, you know what I'm saying, they gonna have to get a cut out of it. So yeah, we going far as hell. I don't know if these supplies, like how we get them or what. I don't know how El Rubio, he do it. Might drop the supplies in the water or something like that, and we pick them up. I don't know. We're gonna see once we pull up. I don't know if we're gonna meet somebody out here or something. Meet somebody in a boat. But I'm just trying to see how this shit run. Okay, there we go. Those supplies right here. We got them. Back to the hideout. Back to our spot. And we can start cooking this meth. We're gonna start a process. This is gonna get us, you know, a little bit in there. We could really, you know, just keep buying the stuff that we need to cook it. Keep buying it until we get a lot and then sell it. That'll make more sense. Instead of us, you know, making a little at a time, and then, you know, we giving El Rubio a little money at a time. He might be like, you know, this guy don't know what he's doing. So I might just do it like that. We just keep reeing up on the supplies. Get a lot of supplies, and then, you know, just cook a lot at one time. Let that cook while we do other stuff in the city. I wish, you know what I'm saying, we could have Lamar and Gerald to run this with us, but I think we're gonna run this by ourselves, because it ain't much to do. We really ain't got too much to do. Hopefully we ain't got to worry about none of El Rubio ops and stuff running this on the water and shit. Worry about the police and stuff like that. Getting our business. You know, them patrols that be on the water. Hopefully we ain't got to worry about them boys. But I like this little operation right here. I'm fucking with it. We on the water. You know, get to have a little fun on the water. Going to pick up the supplies and stuff. It just, you know, it's a long ride. That's the only thing. But like we back now though. Yeah, we back over here by the spot. We just had to come out here, guys. They ain't hooked us up with a nice little business. We gotta run it, you know what I'm saying? Run it to perfection. Alright, so we done made it. Okay, we got that right there. Stock bought. We can go and jump out this. And we can go on and go over here and start processing this shit. I would do a run, but we ain't gonna do that today. We just gonna start the cooking process. That's it. Start that cooking. Now, these boys deep over here, ain't they? Alright, so production. Start process stock, become meth. Let's start that. And then this right here tell us what we got. Check stock. We got 200. Check meth. I guess there was 28 grams left from when Miguel was over here. Check XP 208 level 1. And we already checked all this. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang. Me, Gerald, and Lamar decided not to take the deal El Rubio had gave us. Instead, we decided to take his whole organization down. First, me and Lamar gonna rob his meth operation, while Gerald set up a deal so we can get off the meth fast. El Rubio and the Lost MCs had the operation set up at the Lost MCs clubhouse. This was the biggest operation El Rubio had in the city, so you know the loss gonna protect that. What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets, and in today's episode we're gonna hit the dealership up first because your boy Franklin finna cop him a new whip, and we also gonna be robbing one of El Rubio meth spots. We got that boy Gerald in the countryside looking for a buyer, you know what I'm saying, to buy this meth, because this spot that we hitting today supposed to be one of El Rubio biggest spots in the city right now. We finna go and take that down. We're gonna start taking this organization down and stuff like that, guys. I know we probably should have took that deal that he gave us, but we really ain't gonna make no money from that because he taking a 20% cut out of everything. So why not take his whole empire? We're gonna try to take his compound and everything out in Mexico. So your boy trying to be, you know what I'm saying, the kingpin of the city. That's our goal, to take over everything. Y'all see we got Madzo out the way. Even though, you know, Madzo and El Rubio wasn't on good terms or nothing like that, we went on got him out the way because he was going to be a problem. And we knew that. We was going to, you know what I'm saying, let his son live, but I kind of thought Madzo was going to leak that information. So we just went on, took him out. That was the best way to go, though. But we got that boy Gerald, you know what I'm saying, trying to set up a deal so we can get off this meth. This meth spot we hitting supposed to be, you know, real big in the city. And he running it, you know what I'm saying, got the Lost MCs running that spot over there. So yeah, guys, we finna go on and hit big. And hopefully, you know, we hit a couple of Madzo spots in the city. Hopefully he'll eventually come to the city and see what's going on. But we finna pull up to the dealership first. Your boy Franklin picking up a new, and I don't know what this car doing. He's swerving and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go around this car right here. But hopefully you guys enjoying y'all day too, gang. Hopefully y'all enjoying. So yeah, we just decided to go on and do it this way, guys. Just so you know, we'll be the plug in the city or whatnot. We'll have the whole city on lock. So I'm gonna go around back. I'm gonna park around back, so y'all won't see what we picking up today. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't see it. But yeah, we're gonna park this around back, guys. Jump out and we finna go hit this spot. Hopefully that boy Gerald get a buyer for this work. And you know what I'm saying, we can enjoy this bread, split this money. So yeah, we at the dealership right now. Let's go around to the front. See what your boy Franklin copping today. And this what we picking up, guys. Alright, so we headed up here to the spot. I know, well, we expecting some Lost MC members up here. We strapped up though. We got the poles. And we on go. That's why, you know, we brought Lamar with us, because I really didn't want to do this by myself. So we had brought gang with us to help us out. Y'all know we trying to take the city over together. Me, Gerald, Lamar. So these boys, they got to help out on these missions. So we decided, you know what I'm saying, me and Lamar will go hit the lick. And Gerald, you know what I'm saying, he'll try to find the buyers. So we'll have somebody to take this work too. We don't want to be sitting on it, you know, for a long time. We try and get off of it ASAP. And that's just how we gonna work it, you know what I'm saying? We splitting up everything. We splitting every dime we make, we splitting it up, just like with Madzo. When we hit that little lick, we split that little bread up. So yeah, we gonna split this up. I don't know how much to expect from this mission, but you know what I'm saying, whatever we get, we splitting it all up. All the guys gotta eat. And we dropped that 100K for the Madzo hit too. Went on, dropped that off to the guys over there. No, gotta make sure they was straight, cause we might need them again. We might need them for the El Rubio hit. You never know. But we pulling up to the spot, guys. We just gonna park. Let me see. And like I said, the Lost MCs, they running this spot up here. So we gonna park right here. We going in no mask, cause we want El Rubio to know what's going on. We gonna start popping these guys, putting something on their ass. We gonna run in the spot. Y'all boys ain't got nothing coming. Okay, it's two more somewhere. They over here. Oh, they right there. They ain't see gang. There's two more over here somewhere. I thought I had dropped. Now ain't no running, bro. And we in the spot with it for the police come. Let's get in there. Don't pop them, boy. How many? Okay, it's two of them in here. Oh, Lamar must have popped him. Alright, let's get it. Let's get this money. And like I said, guys, this is a meth spot, so we finna take everything. Everything he got in here. We ain't leaving nothing. This a big lick right here. This one of El Rubio biggest spots. So you know this gonna draw some attention to him. He gonna be like, who dare rob me? Not knowing it's Franklin the whole time. But we don't care, you know what I'm saying? We try to take the city over, the whole city and Mexico. So we can become, you know, the plug. We can run every operation in the city. That's what we on right now, you know what I'm saying? That's our plan. We finna go on and take everything, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what else we got in here. We got a lot of, they done produced a lot. Continue looting or plant a bomb. You know I'm continue looting. I ain't planting no bomb right now. We gotta get all this. This a lot of bricks. So hopefully my boy Gerald come up with a buy for all this. And we gonna let him do what he do, you know what I'm saying? We already at 4 M's. And look, we still got a lot more bricks to get. So this finna make us very rich out here. Very, very rich. We're gonna take down his little spots one by one. Every spot he got, we taking it down. We don't know exactly how many he got, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure everything out. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, we got a whole bunch. We got a whole bunch of work up in here. Straight meth. These boys been at it, you know what I'm saying? Getting it in. And them biker boys in here cooking and shit. So yeah, we passed on that little job he offered us. He was asking like 20% on everything. And we really wasn't gonna make a lot of money from that spot. That kind of was like a little spot, you know, just for somebody who, like a do-boy or something like that. Somebody who just ain't got no bread. We already a M up, so I decided, you know what I'm saying, we'll pass on that. We're gonna start hitting his spots. Putting a dent in gang pocket, basically what we're trying to do. Putting a dent in his pocket. And I think, you know what I'm saying, we done hit the jackpot with this one. We at 11 M's right now. It's gonna make us very rich right here. Splitting it 3 ways too. Oh yeah, we still gonna come out with a couple M's. I'm talking about a couple. It's like they were getting ready to ship this stuff off too. We hit them before they could ship it off. Caught them right on time. We had 13 M's. How many more? Look at all the rest of these in here. Boy, we finna be about 20, 30 M's. No cap, 20, 30 M's. Cause I don't know how much on each trolley. Is it like $1 million and something? 1.5 million, 2 million, somewhere in there. It's a couple M's on these trolleys. I know at least $1 million on each one, or close to 2 million. I can't really count now because we already up 16 M's. worth of product. 16 million worth of product. Hey, grab them junts. We got 2 more. Then we finna blow this shit up. Just so, you know what I'm saying, he won't come back from it. We don't need this operation back up. So we're gonna blow this whole spot up. Put a dent in his money, in his pockets. All right, let's grab this one. Yeah, we done hit the jackpot today. The jackpot. Now we're gonna plant this bomb in a minute. All right, let's grab this last one. I think that's it anyway. I don't think we missed nothing. We shouldn't have missed nothing. Yeah, we had 21 million. We'll get out about 22, 23, somewhere in there. Yeah, probably about 23. Boy, I done hit for 23 million worth of product. Well, this was a super lick right here. That's why that boy El Rubio living like that. Why he living like a king? This gang got it all. Alright, let's go and plant this bomb. We gotta get on up out of here. Alright, we up out of here. Then hit that lick, you know what I'm saying? We up out. Gerald found a buyer for the meth. All we were asking was 25 million for all the meth we stole from El Rubio. Gerald told us the deal was a go and to pull up with the merchandise. Alright, so Gerald done already set up a buyer for the meth. We finna pull up, you know what I'm saying, drop this bag off. Gang worked fast, I ain't gonna lie. He came through for us. He held up his part of the deal. We done our part of the deal. And you know, this how our little operation gonna work. We're gonna stick together through this till we take over everything. And we're gonna be real rich in the city. We're gonna have El Rubio mad at us. Real mad at us. I know he gonna be mad about, you know, his little meth spot. We just took like 25 million worth of stuff. Something like that. No, that's gonna be a big dent in his pockets. But we ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? We sending a message out here. Let him know he next. We took out Madzo, so now he next. And he rich, so we gonna get, you know what I'm saying, a lot of money out of this. This gonna be a big lick right here. We already done hit a big lick though. But hitting El Rubio, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be like we done hit the lotto or something like that. So I'm gonna stop over here and we're gonna get some gas. We're gonna pull up on this little deal. Drop off all this meth we just stole, you know what I'm saying. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, we got the deal set up real fast. Just so we wouldn't have to sit on this work. I ain't wanna sit on nothing. We got to get off this, you know, ASAP. Guys to. So the deal up this way. Gerald sent us the location and whatnot. Told us to go and pull up. Think money good over here, you know what I'm saying? They ain't on no slick shit or nothing like that. Just pull up with the meth. They finna have, you know what I'm saying, a ball with this meth. They finna flip this. So let me see where we going. So it look like we going over here. Oh yeah, they over here deep. They over here super deep. Now we're gonna pop out and drop this off. We're gonna drop this shit off. Alright, we finna make this little deal. Alright, so we just got 25 M's. We finna go back to the crib and break this bread. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode, you know what I'm saying? So let's get back to the spot. Where my boy Lamar at? Smooth deal, you know what I'm saying? Smooth deal. You have to worry about, you know, nobody playing with us or nothing, cause they know we mean business out here. They play with us, they know we coming for them. So yeah, we got that bag now. 25 M's, we're gonna split that 3 ways. I don't know how much we gonna come up with, you know, a piece, but we're gonna come up with something. It's some money, you know what I'm saying? We hit us a nice little lick there. And Rubio gonna be wondering who did this. Eventually he'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had any surveillance cameras or anything on that spot right there. I don't know how his operation run. But we're gonna figure it out, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure out every little spot he got in the city. I don't know how many spots, you know what I'm saying, he got. But we're gonna figure everything out. We just heard through the grapevine about that spot. Miguel, he had told us about that little spot right there. Doing a bunch of talking, you know, when you got a gun to somebody's head, they gonna spill the beans about everything. So he gave up that little operation right there. And you know what I'm saying, we had to go and hit that after we took them out. We really could have got Madzo took out. We could have made it look like, you know, Madzo had somebody to rob El Rubio. But, you know, we went on and took Madzo out. Because I ain't want him to spill the beans. The gang, we're going to try to tell everything. You know, we robbed El Rubio and stuff like that. So we went on and got him up out of there. I ain't want him to backdoor me or nothing. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to backdoor me for 200 bricks, I believe. The gang was trying to go up, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to be on top, you know, had me and El Rubio at war. I mean, we should have done it like that, but I was like, nah, we just finna take him out before he even tell anything. So yeah, we back at the crib with it. We're gonna split this bread up. Everybody finna eat good, you know what I'm saying? Nice little lick we came up on. Came up on a nice, decent little lick. I'm trying not to hit, bro. We running red lights and everything trying to count this money up. Boy, excited, you know what I'm saying? We finna go on a shopping spree soon. Shopping spree coming. Big house and everything. We trying to show El Rubio, you know, we the one done it. I know he gonna be looking for who's spending a lot of money in the city. We gonna be them guys that's spending that bread, spending a nice bag, not giving a fuck about it. Ready for anybody, you know what I'm saying, to come play. Ready for anybody who got smoke. Straight like that. Straight like that. Alright, so we pulling up to the crib. Gonna park this up. I new added to the collection. I guess we can't park this where the Caprice was. We're gonna call up Gerald, let him know we back at the spot. Y'all already know we finna count this bread up. Finna split this money, basically. Finna split this little bread up. Let's get it. Okay, so me, Gerald, and Lamar, we split the money. Everybody ended up with 8 M's. So that's some good money. But right now, I'm finna go down to my warehouse. And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have some merchandise delivered. We gotta keep that little business venture going too. So we can, you know, keep that money flowing in. And I do gotta get some work for my dealer soon too. Cause I know we ain't got no work for them in a little minute. We got the money to do what it do, so we're gonna do a big order from Z soon and then get them boys right. My boy Rob and Darnell, we gotta get gang them right. They on the block, you know what I'm saying. I kinda done forgot about them. We've been doing other things, trying to take out Madzo, them, you know, busy trying to take out El Rubio and stuff like that. And, you know, we've been doing a lot of other different things. We ain't been able to get no work for the dealers. Them guys was making me some good money. So we gotta keep them out there in them streets. Y'all know we making money though, so them boys gonna be good. We're gonna have them straight. But I do want to keep my little warehouse business. Y'all know we into the clothing, selling the jewelry and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go on and source some goods, some stolen goods, and you know, start filling the warehouse up. I gotta make sure that we ain't got nothing in there, cause I think I did a little source deal not too long ago. I don't know if it was ever delivered or not. If it wasn't, you know, I ain't even tripping. We can go on and do what it do. Order a couple, you know what I'm saying, shipments to come in, cause we can make some good money from this warehouse business. And this, you know, cleaning out dirty money too. So we gotta keep, you know, we gotta keep that jumping. Jumped in the track hawk thing. This track hawk busting, I ain't gonna lie. So we done handled business today. We done made a lot of money today too, some good money. Robbing El Rubio, and that was like the biggest spot he got in the city. So y'all know he gonna be trying to figure out who did that. We don't care though. We going to war with him. We done got our bread up a little bit, so we can match his energy. You know what I'm saying? We got 100 goons in the trenches. We just buy them guns. You know, we can match them guns he got and everything. All right, so we pulling up to the spot. I'm finna go on and you know what I'm saying, get my spot in line. Got to keep this spot jumping. Let me make sure. Well, let me see if we got anything in here first. Let's see what all we got going. Okay, stored items. Okay, we ain't got nothing. Retrieve items. Okay, we do. We got iced out wash pans, earphone, laptop, phone. That's all we got right now. So we're gonna hire a source. They will deliver new stock to your warehouse in 24 hours. Can I keep ordering? Okay, we can only do it one time. We only got 5 out of 50 items in there. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang. El Rubio brought his whole cartel from Mexico ready for war, ready to kill whoever robbed his meth operation. While El Rubio was in town ready for war, me and Gerald was about to fly out to North Dakota. El Rubio had some money he was moving from a bank out there. We was gonna steal it before they moved it. They pulled up to the Lost MC's clubhouse. You know, with a loss like that, somebody had to die. I'm just gonna pray for the Lost MCs. El Rubio was dropping bodies everywhere. Me and Gerald decided to lay low in North Dakota till all this died down. But knowing El Rubio, he wasn't gonna stop till he had the ones who robbed him in a body bag. Miguel Madzo gave us the drop on this bank in North Dakota where El Rubio kept a little money. But when we robbed the meth spot, El Rubio wanted to move the money ASAP. What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets. And as y'all can see, that boy El Rubio done flew in town. He trying to figure out who robbed this little meth operation. So he leaving bodies everywhere. But while he out here causing havoc in the city, me and Gerald, we're gonna fly out to North Dakota. This a little spot where he housed some of his money. And we're gonna go and hit a nice little lick in this episode. So hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know that link in the description. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. We finna hit the gun store right now, guys, and get ready for this flight out to North Dakota. We also gonna be dropping a bag on a counterfeit money business, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna start operating the business right now. We just gonna buy it in this episode, and then y'all know, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get that up and running in the up and coming episode. So hopefully y'all enjoy. We in this Grand DeVille right now. This Grand DeVille looking real nice. So yeah, El Rubio done flew in town, you know what I'm saying? He trying to figure out who robbed his meth operation. Y'all know it's yours truly who hit that lick. And we came out with a decent bag, you know what I'm saying? But El Rubio is not playing. As y'all can see, gang is on it. He trying to take out anybody and everybody he think gotta, you know what I'm saying, has something to do with it. He don't know it's us yet. But you know, sooner or later he gonna find out, and we gotta be ready for war. But yeah, we finna go strap up and stuff like that for this flight out to North Dakota. And I know y'all wondering, like, how you gonna get these guns and stuff on the plane? We taking a private jet. We gonna go and drop a little bag, take that private jet out to North Dakota, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do what it do. We gotta go on and hit this lick before, you know what I'm saying, they take the money. Cause you know what I'm saying, he moving stuff at a lot of his little businesses now since his meth spot done been hit. So we gotta hit this lick before they move the money. And you know, we on that, gang. We on that. Anything that's gonna bring us a bag, y'all already know we finna do that. So we at the gun store right now, finna grab some body armor. If gang get out the way, this dude, I don't know what dude got going on. But yeah, we finna grab some body armor and a strap out of here, just so we'll be prepared when we get out there. And this Grand DeVille busting. I see you got them homicide doors on there, those that, you know, open backwards. So we in the gun store with it right now, guys. I'm gonna grab some body armor, get the best body armor we can. And I think it's this one right here. Wait, it might not be. Let me see. Yeah, it is this one. We're gonna take that one. And we came to grab us a decent pole, you know what I'm saying? So y'all already know we're gonna go and grab this up here. I'm grabbing this junk, heavy shotgun. We're gonna take that. I guess we'll leave it as is. Yeah, I just leave it like that. We got that pole. So right now we're finna go over and head to the little counterfeit business spot. Finna go and drop that bag on that, and then we'll run that later on. You know what I'm saying? We can make some decent money from that too. So let's go and pop up in here. Go and check out the insides of this junk while we in here. So yeah, we got Gerald with us today, guys. Y'all know Lamar helped us out the last time. I like how he got the name in the seat. That's fire. That is fire, gang. No cap. Grand DeVille. Alright, so we finna pull up and purchase this little spot down here. I don't know how much they want for it, but I don't think it's too much. It ain't too much, and we can make a lot of money from it. Just like, you know, our little clothing warehouse. And we do gotta, you know what I'm saying, get some more product up in there. I think the last time we had like 9 out of 50 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're gonna have to get another truck to pull up and drop us off some merchandise. But we ain't gonna worry about that right now, cause we finna have to fly out of town. We just, you know what I'm saying, getting ready for that. Gotta pull up down to the airport. Our private jet down there waiting on us. No, we had to go and get that private jet. We couldn't fly because, you know what I'm saying, not no regular helicopter, cause regular airplane, because, you know, we got these straps and shit, and they ain't gonna let us on there with those. So we pulling up right here, guys. This is the little spot where we're gonna be running our business out of, called the Arcadius. And yeah, we finna go on and purchase this. And they want a lot for it, but we're gonna drop that bag. We got that money. And y'all can see we got our sale amount. We can produce or sell bills, upgrade security, and we can hire workers. I do want to go in here and check out the business though before we fly out of town. And we're gonna be buying a crib over there in North Dakota too, guys, so we can lay low after we hit this lick. So I'm finna go up in here and see what we got going on. Go up in the office and whatnot. Just check out the business and shit like that. You know, make sure we ain't got scammed or nothing. But this the business right here. I do want to go and hire workers and stuff. So we'll do level 1 of the workers for right now. I ain't gonna go out and get no bills and shit to print right now. We're gonna wait on that. But yeah, this is where we you know, access our computer and stuff like that. And sell amount, we can pick how much we want to buy, produce or sell. This is when we want to sell our counterfeit money, and we can upgrade our security. I'm gonna do level 1 on security and workers. I'm gonna do level 1 on them. And we got our workers and security in here. I guess this one of our workers back here posted up, ducked off, you know what I'm saying, one of the workers. I don't see no security, not yet. Where's our security at? Okay, there they go. Security in here posted up. So yeah, we finna go and fly out of town. My boy Gerald still waiting in the damn elevator. So yeah, we finna go and catch this private jet, gang. Time to hit this lick, you know what I'm saying? It's a go on this money while El Rubio in town causing havoc. We finna go get this bag, you know what I'm saying? One of his little banks or something, he stores money. All right, so we headed to the private jet location. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, go and get this business ready for when we come back. So we'll have a warehouse and this, and I still got to get my dealers right too. But we'll do that once we come back in town, you know. We'll go on and get that business up and running back there. Then I get my guys right. I get Darnell and my boy Rob right once we get back in town. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all enjoy this episode, gang. So go on El Rubio. There's a deal going on. They always hit me with that. I don't know what they be talking about. Okay, is that a deal over there? Hold up. It's a deal going on. Hold up. Let's see what's going on over here. This might be some money. It might be a lick. This might be a lick, gang. Okay, it look like it's going on back here. Hold up, we're gonna pop out, gang. Let's see what's going on. Grab that pole. Oh, it's a deal, right? We on their ass. Come on, get right. Get right. Y'all know we own it. If it's money. If there's money involved, we own it. The briefcase has been dropped. Let's take these boys out first. Alright, let's go. The deal is finished. This finna blow up. So let me find this briefcase. Okay, there go the briefcase right there. Give me that, gang. Give me that. So we got that. Oh yeah, we got some work now. Let's try to duck these police first, though. I'm gonna go over here in little bum land, whatever it's called. Bum land. We're gonna go over here and hide. So we finally found a deal. I ain't know what they were talking about. They giving me a head up on some, you know what I'm saying, some extra money. So we got a little work right now that we can sell. That's what's up. I'm glad I seen it. We done got some to the munyon. Boy Franklin coming up out here. Okay, we good to go. Let's ride. So we're gonna get back to the whip. Hold up. Did we come in through this way? I think we did. Get back to the whip. We gotta fly out here, guys, before they move this money. We got to fly out here. Can't let them leave. We're gonna lose a lot of bread. No cap. We just spent a lot of money on that little business. We trying to get some of that back. And they left some bread out here. I'm gonna grab that too. Can't never get too much money. Never get too much. Alright, we in the whip with it. We're gonna go on ride. And we headed to the airport. Wait on Gerald to pop in. So yes, deals going on around the city I see that we can intervene with. And you know what I'm saying, we get their work and we get a little money. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, we gotta wait for the police pulled up. I really didn't want to be in no shootout right now. I did not want to be in no shootout. Alright, so we headed to the airport right now so we can go out here and bust this move. And like I said, we buying a crib out there in North Dakota. It's gonna be like a little duck off spot once we hit this lick. Y'all know we're gonna have to lay low for a little while. We got a car waiting on us out there for once we touch down, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully they didn't give me no bad karma for you know what I'm saying, robbing that deal right there. Y'all know robbing deals and stuff, then people ain't gonna want to work with me. But hopefully we good though. And so we headed to the airport. Gonna go on and aboard this private jet, you know what I'm saying, and fly out of town, gang. Okay, he won't let me know, you know what I'm saying. He know we got that work, and call him if we want to make some deals, but we ain't doing that right now. We on some business shit right now. We gotta jump on this jet real fast. We spent a nice little bag on getting this jet too. But you know what I'm saying, we gotta do what we gotta do to get to where we gotta go. We got to. Alright, so we're gonna pull up over here, guys. We're gonna park it up, and then we gotta wait on this jet and shit. And we're gonna fly out of town, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if they're gonna let us through here, but I guess we can park right here. We can park right here. We gotta do a little bit of walking to get to the jet. But I see y'all in North Dakota. Alright guys, so we done made it out here to North Dakota. And it's the V, I guess they had waiting on us. We're gonna go and jump in this. We're gonna pull up on the crib first and buy that. And then, you know what I'm saying, we finna go hit that little bank. So yeah guys, we out here in North Dakota right now. You see snow on the ground and shit. So y'all know it's cold as hell out here. Super cold. We came out here in t-shirts and shit. Shoulda, you know what I'm saying, dressed the part, but we good. We good. But this the crib that we're gonna be buying. Nice little duck off spot, you know what I'm saying. We gotta have a little duck off spot for when we hit this lick. But this the spot right here. We're gonna see how much they want for this junk. I don't know how much they asking for it, but we finna see how much they want for it. Okay, that ain't bad. We'll take that, you know what I'm saying, 191,000. That ain't nothing. We're gonna go on into the spot. This the spot right here, guys, you know what I'm saying, nothing major, just a little duck off spot out here or whatnot. You know what I'm saying, I think this like a 1-bedroom. So that boy Gerald gonna have to hit the couch, you know what I'm saying. I'm getting the bed because I spent the bag. But we finna go and pull up out of here. We finna go pull up on this lick. Time to make that money, gang. No cap. Alright, let's get it. So we gotta get here before I forgot I locked the door. We gotta get here before they move this money. Gang need to come on. Get in, bro. Get in, bro. We got, you know what I'm saying, time is money, gang. Time is money. Alright, so we headed to this little bank. I'm thinking it's back toward that way, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's get to it. That boy, Madzo, he gave us all this little information on El Rubio. So that's how, you know what I'm saying, we know all his operations and stuff like that. I told y'all we were gonna be hitting a lot of his operations. We hit this little meth spot. Now we finna hit his pockets again. Hit his little bank and whatnot where he's storing a little bit of his money. I ain't gonna say this the only bank he got right now, but you know what I'm saying, this a bank he keeps some of his money at. And Miguel gave us everything, you know what I'm saying. Put that gun to his head. He told the whole operation. Y'all know he was running the little spot that El Rubio tried to get us to run. But we needed all this information out of him because we already knew what we were gonna do. Took out Madzo, and then we were gonna, you know what I'm saying, take out El Rubio next. So we hitting his pockets. He done came in town, so you know what I'm saying, it's gotta be something. He in town right now, trying to figure out who fucking up his businesses and stuff like that. And it's us, you know what I'm saying, all the time. It's your boy. I don't know how much money he got stored here, but that don't matter as long as we get something. You know what I'm saying? We didn't make this trip for nothing. And I think this the spot right here. This the bank. They should be moving the money right now. I'm gonna bag this in because once we get the money, we're gonna head back to the crib. I'm gonna park right here. We're gonna leave that right there. Lock that junk. Pull out pole. Let's see what they got going on up here. Okay, I see some guards or something standing up there. Yeah, I see some guards. Hold up. Oh yeah, they deep up there. Let's go on get it. Don't tell me I done used all my bullets to the strap that fast. We good though. We good. Don't air him out. That's another police over here somewhere. Air him out. Hold up, we got 12. They trying to pull up. Make sure we good. Was that everybody? Okay, yeah, we good. We got all that bread. We can ride now, gang. Let's ride, let's ride. What that boy, Gerald gone? Don't tell me Gerald done ran off on me. Hold up, that helicopter busted. Come on, drop that ass. Straight like that, gang. Don't tell me that boy Gerald done got on down. I think gang gone. Hold on, let's go, let's go. Let's go. That gang running in the field over there? He done got on down. Hold up. I don't want to leave, bro. Come on, man. What you got going on, Brody?
Fuck this shit.
Oh, he said, fuck this. Oh, them helicopters coming. Come on, bro. Get in, get in, get in. I ain't trying to leak. Bro, get in. Before they pull up. All right, we good. Let's go, let's go. We back to the crib with it. We back to the crib, gang. Boy done ran right into a damn tree. All right, we get over there, we good. Let's go. I ain't know they were gonna be coming like this. Pause. I ain't know they were gonna be police were gonna be coming helicopters. We get back to the spot, we good though. That boy Gerald took off, bro. Them police. Gerald ain't trying to go back to the pen. Gang said, fuck that. That would not be. Oh, we gotta hurry up. Get back to the spot before they take us out. Yeah, we gotta hurry up. Get back to the spin knot. Okay, we almost there. We almost there. We got, man, we riding on 2 tires. We riding on 2 tires, gang. All right, we here. We done made it. And I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna do it like that. Get in there, gang. Get in there. Come on, we in the crib. We in the spot with it. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, gang. That's what I'm talking about. Made that play. Wait for the police to get off us. I don't know why Gerald didn't come in. What gang got going? Is he out there shooting it out with the police or what? I had no idea. Gang should have brought his ass in the crib. And take us a good shot of liquor, you know what I'm saying? This is where we're gonna be ducked off for a little while. Well, for a couple days. Until, you know what I'm saying, the drama died down in the city. El Rubio gotta go back because he got other businesses. I'm trying to lose the police first before we, you know what I'm saying, end the episode. I need to see what my boy Gerald got going on out here. Let's see what gang doing. I know these police, we done lost them. Yeah, so hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang.